Some kind of marathon going on. The police just went by. This is another Plaza Catalonia, I think. Not exactly sure, but there's a flea market going on. Sunday morning, about 9:30. Don't have to go too much further before I hit the trail I need to get on. And the restaurant I was going to go to is right around here, but I decided last night not to get breakfast, just to have cereal, because Strava says 3 hours, probably going to take me 5 with my pace and the speed I go taking pictures and stuff, so it won't be that fast. I got way too much clothes on, because when I got up it said 36 degrees, the phone, and I thought, oh, it's going to be cold, and it was supposed to be cloudy too, but as you can see, not anywhere near that. I think I'm riding into the storm, actually, or riding into the clouds, since I'm going towards the ocean. A lot of knickknacks, more than anything else. It isn't like it's original art or anything. A lot of books too, used books. There's a bunch of cyclists. I'll probably ride with them for a little bit. I don't know if that's the start of the race. Just left the main course of the runners. I'm running parallel to the river. I thought for some reason, there's a trail down there too. I thought I had dropped down to it, but as you can see, I'm seeing some of my decals here for the narrow route or something. So I looked at my map, and as long as I follow the river for a little bit, I'm good to go in terms of being in the right spot. Beautiful day in Girona. It's funny, on the video, the audio tour of the museum, the English language one called it Girona, and the other one, in the same voice, when I went to the Basilica, called it Girona. So, not really sure which way. But it looks like I'm obviously out of the old city. And see how we go. So I've just dropped down onto the gravel path. Just a few minutes after my last video. It was pretty obvious they have signs saying which way to go. Leave the gravel, you come onto these suburban neighborhoods, and you also get well-marked insignias along the way showing which way to go, so there's very little chance of getting lost. There's just so many more cyclists out. I mean, I know Sundays, but there's just so many more cyclists out with regards to the infrastructure that they've built. It's really cool to see. See, now here's a arrow coming up that's telling me to switch sides. I'm on the other side of the street. Entering Costa Brava. Like yesterday when I was near Girona, a good section of this Vies Verdes runs parallel to the road. So there's sections like this. I still haven't encountered any, pastures where I'm just separated from the road yet. I've been pretty much close to the highway all this time, just like yesterday for parts of it. crops sowed, or at least the fields are tilled, ready for the crops. Oh yeah, here's a sign. It's usually indicators. When I make a turn up here, it says. From the last video, I just noticed a sign. It said Lagosta. I think this is where Bicycle Touring Pro got his pizza or whatever they did that day when they did this ride. I'm in the town of Lagosta. I just stopped here for coffee. I'm about 2/3 of the way to my destination, and just thought I'd stop here. I have time. It's about noon. A lot of bikers were here earlier. It's cleared out a little bit, and some big motorcycle group out on a Sunday ride. But you pass right by this on the trail, so it's pretty easy to find. This isn't a bad place for a Sunday brunch. Right along the bike path. Looks like it's a converted rail station. Appetizers, tapas, Bell Lock, Font, Picant Station. Little family out here for a bike ride. This is just a great infrastructure they have here. in. I'll get the name straight at some point. A little bit of a flea market going on here. Shirts and stuff. Just saw a Walking Dead shirt. And there's the Mediterranean, I presume. First time seeing that. And I gotta hit this roundabout. I just passed an amusement park, which is on the map. So, but yeah, let me concentrate here. Nice seaside town. Oh, we're clear. It's actually somewhat in the water. Speaking of clear, that water's really clear. Once in town, the plan was to check into the hotel, drop off my bags, obviously check out the bar here, which is quite nice, quite a lovely view. I come back to it at sunset because it was really quite pretty. Had a nice beer there. I ended up hearing more French than Spanish at this point because I was so close to the French border. The idea was to lighten the load on the bicycle so that I wasn't lugging all that equipment around when I didn't need to, and then head out along the 682 to explore Costa Brava for a little bit before it got dark.